Welcome back to another episode of The Ramen Stand. I'm Kai.
What's up? I'm DJ. I almost said I'm Nicole. I'm not that.
I'm Cole.
No imposters in this household. Today we are going to be talking about the first half of the first season of Jujutsu Kaisen. Yay!
Yay!
DJ, take it away.
Thank you. I shall. Thank you, Kai, for introducing the podcast.
Of course.
Okay, so yeah, today we are talking about the first half of the first season of Jujutsu Kaisen, the first 12 episodes. This is pretty much our first impressions and our thoughts of the show and stuff like that. Before we talk about Jujutsu Kaisen, though, I have some quick little just anime tidbits that I want to talk about. So last night, me and my friends, we went to go see the Demon Slayer movie. And that was really fucking good.
Dude, I saw it Thursday night.
Really fucking good. Did you?
Yeah.
What'd you think?
Ooh. It was pretty good. Honestly kind of exceeded my expectations. Because I don't know if... I think I mentioned this on the podcast before. I didn't really like the way they animated it. Or like the animation art style. But, I mean, I got over it and watched the first season. But yeah, watching the movie was really good. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, no, it was very good. Cole, have you seen Demon Slayer?
No, because I thought it was kind of weird that all they're doing is actually breathing, because all the styles that they do, like some type of, fiery art style, no, that's just them fucking breathing. That, the fire that you see is just, an artist's depiction. They're just fucking breathing, very rapidly.
They're just breathing. Yeah. I can't watch this shit. They breathe. That's weird.
There's
Yeah, but no, I would recommend seeing Demon Slayer. It's very good. Which is actually funny too, because I mentioned this before, but my buddy Brandon, our mutual friend Brandon, he's not very into anime, which is fine, but he went to go see this movie with us. And he has literally no idea. He's never really seen Demon Slayer, so he went into this having no idea what the fuck happened, and the movie is a direct sequel to season 1.
I don't know if it was just me, but your voice kind of cut out a bit.
Yeah, it was also me.
Oh, okay. I was pretty much just saying that, he went to this movie. Brandon went to go see the Demon Slayer movie, not knowing what the fuck is going on for the most part. I mean, we did have him watch a few episodes beforehand, so he knows a little bit about what's going on.
Did he like it?
Oh yeah, he liked it.
Okay.
It was good. But honestly, I feel like that movie, you don't need to know the entire plot for the most part. I feel like you can go into it just having watched a few episodes.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it definitely helps having seen the entire fucking thing, but, yeah. Anyway, back on to some fucking Jujutsu Kaisen. So, yeah, I'm going to pretty much talk about what sort of set up what Jujutsu Kaisen is before we talk about these episodes. So, Jujutsu Kaisen, it was a manga that came out in 2018 by the creator, I think Gigi Akutami. Sorry for the pronunciation fuck up. I don't know. I'm not Japanese. And the manga came out in 2018 in Weekly Shonen Jump. And actually, there was a prequel series beforehand in 2017 called Jujutsu Kaisen 0, which is now apparently getting a movie soon. So that's pretty neat. Yeah, already getting the movie. And pretty much what Jujutsu Kaisen is pretty much just a world where demons known as curses roam around the world, and an organization called Jujutsu Tech started to stop them. Main character. Oh wait, is it?
Yeah, you sound like a robot.
Am I cutting out?
Your connection gets really bad.
I mean, fucking on Discord it says it's fine. My connection's great. What the fuck?
Discord's a fat fucking liar.
They are kind of a fat liar. All right, well. It's fine. The audience will know. All I'm doing is just talking about the backstory to Jujutsu Kaisen. But yeah, so pretty much Jujutsu Kaisen, a world where demons known as curses roam around the world, and an organization called Jujutsu Tech started to stop them. Main character Itadori eats the finger of the most powerful curse, Sukuna, and now they both reside in the same body. It's now Itadori's mission to collect all the fingers of Sukuna and destroy him while saving as many people as he can in the process. That's pretty much the basic plot of Jujutsu Kaisen, and the anime came out in late 2020, which is animated by Studio Mappa. And for those people who don't know who Studio Mappa is, a big example of one of their most recent works was they did Season 4 of Attack on Titan. So that's one of the things that they did. And one of the fun facts about Jujutsu Kaisen, the creation of it, is that the creator, Akutami. One of his main inspirations for the series was by the manga artist Togashi, who was the one who made Hunter x Hunter and Yu Yu Hakusho. That's pretty cool.
The manga for Hunter x Hunter is so good.
Oh yeah, it's very good. Have you guys seen Yu Yu Hakusho at all?
I have not.
I would recommend it. It's pretty good. I mean, it's old, but I feel like it kind of holds up a little bit for the most part. It's very good. Would recommend it. If you like Hunter x Hunter, would recommend Yu Yu Hakusho. All right,
gotcha.
Cool. So, before we get into Jujutsu Kaisen, what are y'all's initial thoughts after having seen the first 12 episodes? How do y'all feel about it?
Oh man, I've had many people tell me to like read Jujutsu Kaisen or get into watching it, and I finally watched it for this podcast. And honestly, wow, it's really good. I really like. I'm not exactly sure how I define this genre, but I really like this genre of anime. So it kind of just fits really well with me. And I also really love like our protagonist and all, and just like the band of characters in general. Like they all have really good characteristics that kind of separate them, while at the same time like kind of boost their individuality as well. Together. Yeah, they all blend well together. Right. But yeah, like. I think story's been great so far. Characters have been great. Character development has also been really good, which is something I love to look out for. It's consistent. Like, yeah, it's just pretty good.
Yeah, no, same. I agree. Like, I knew it was going to be good, but fuck, this is way better than
yeah.
I thought it was going to be. Like, yeah, as you were saying, Kai, like, all the characters are great. The story premise is interesting. Just, like, I think that's a pretty interesting premise. Just, like, the main villain and the main character are the same body.
Yeah, that's my favorite part, too.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah. But, yeah, I mean, something I've been thinking about lately is just the fact that, like, a lot of shonen recently that have been coming out, that get animes, have been, like, pretty high production lately.
They have.
Like, there's a lot of high production shonens coming out. Like, My Hero has been good, Demon Slayer has been good, and now Jujutsu Kaisen has been really good too. It's like, fuck. I can appreciate that. And I like how because the previous big shonens when we were much younger were, you know, Naruto, Bleach, and One Piece.
Not much production
and those are pretty good, but in comparison, they aren't nearly as high quality starting off as these three. Which is pretty cool to see how things have evolved since then. But yeah, Demon Slayer is good, but Jujutsu Kaisen, very fucking good. Been loving it. What about you, Cole? What do you think so far?
Initially, I thought it'd be like, you know, a stereotypical like shonen anime, like, oh yeah, I'm just a regular 17-year-old boy and I am this buff. But
funny enough, he's actually 15.
Yeah, I know, but like, what's funnier is that he's actually like legit built different. Like, instead of, like, getting fucking possessed, he's like, I simply just won't be possessed. I just won't get possessed by this strong-ass curse.
And he's just naturally strong, too, from the get-go, which blows my mind as well. Like, it's so normal to him.
Yeah. Them 15-year-olds in anime, man. High school kids in anime, they're a different breed.
They are indeed.
Yeah. I always find it funny how there's just a lot of anime, too, where things happen to these main characters when they're 15. Like Itadori, when he's 15, all this shit's happening. Keigo from Inuyasha, when she turned 15, a bunch of stuff started happening to her. And Ichigo from Bleach, when he turned 15, all this crazy shit started happening to him. I remember when I was a kid and I found that trend out. I was like, I was hoping that when I turned 15, all this shit would happen to me too.
You fucking weeb.
Yeah, but here I am now, 22. Not even close.
It be that way. It really do.
It be that way. But honestly, thank God. But yeah, no, Jujutsu Kaisen, very fucking good. All right, cool. So now we're pretty much going to go talk about a little bit, go in depth with like what happens within each episode. So pretty much episode 1 starts off with, you know, our main protagonist, Itadori, and, you know, he goes to a school and he's in a club called the Oculate Club, which pretty much he kind of is there just to dick around and mainly as an excuse to go see his grandpa before he dies. And this fucker, oh wait, hold up. Spoiler alert for the first 12 episodes of Jujutsu Kaisen. Probably should have said that earlier. Yeah. Spoiler alert.
Yeah, watch out.
And this, yeah. Go watch it and then come back. But yeah, fucking yeah. He goes to the Oculate Club as an excuse to go see his grandpa around 5 o'clock, and this fucker dies in the first episode. Like I sort of expect that, but also kind of didn't. I sort of expect the grandpa. Obviously, he was gonna die, but I didn't expect him to die halfway into the first episode. How did y'all feel about that?
I think it made sense. Like, it was definitely like, there's always a big moment that happens in like the first or 1 or 2 episodes of anime just to like get the ball rolling, especially with shonens as well.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, I expected it. Like, I saw this motherfucker turn over and I was like, okay, it's done. He's out of here.
No, it was pretty predictable, but it's like, for me, I didn't expect it only because I've just been watching a lot of anime, like older anime that are more slower paced. Usually something like that would happen like the third episode.
Good point. Yeah.
So for this to happen within halfway through the first episode, it sort of took me a little bit by surprise, but yeah, still pretty predictable.
No, I feel like animes nowadays are like not super fast paced, but definitely more fast paced than like the older ones of the past.
100%. Yeah, definitely.
But yeah, it's so.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and also what I think is interesting was how this anime, even the first episode started. Like, it started off with Itadori just already in a cell, and then Gojo was just like, "Hey, you're gonna be executed. Just letting you know."
Yeah, I was confused because I was watching it off like a pirated anime site, and I was like, "Is this formatted correctly?" I thought it was like cut up. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, but it was a good hook that way. So instead of just like having him already start in high school or whatever. Sort of get you in the world a little bit.
Oh yeah, you'll fucking die.
But yeah. Also, gotta say, the opening song to this anime.
Bro, this is my favorite anime opening ever. I can't lie.
Really?
I just love like the way they animate it when he with him on the train and stuff. It's so good. It's so good.
The fish.
The fish are very good too.
Like first time I saw it, I was like, fish.
Fishy boys.
Yeah, no, the animation in the opening is very stylized, and I love it a lot. It's great.
Especially with like how they do Sukuna too.
Oh yeah, definitely. I remember when I first saw this opening, I was very confused when I saw the fucking panda just running on the
fucking like, rooftops. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? There's a panda?
I know, right? I'm like, I gotta watch this anime now.
Dogs.
But yeah. So how do you guys feel about our main character, Itadori?
I love him. He's so cute.
Mm-hmm.
He is so fucking funny.
Yeah, he's a very goofy, straightforward guy. He's funny.
So, okay, so you know how, like, in a lot of shonens and stuff, or animes in general, like, sometimes the main protagonist is, like, a quote-unquote, like, goofy guy who doesn't really care. I feel like they did that here in Jujutsu Kaisen, but they did it very well. Because what I've noticed is that a lot of the times, like, those characters are very, like, they just let everyone fuck with them, and it's, like, it's so repetitive, and it gets to a point where it's, like, you're annoyed with them, almost. Like, they keep putting themselves in these situations. But with Itadori, he has, like, and I mentioned it earlier, he has, like, such good character development, and you can noticeably see it, like, in each and every episode, as he, like, goes through his life trying to become a jujutsu sorcerer. And, yeah, like, it's just, I think they did that, like, they were able to still maintain his very carefree character and, like, almost simple-minded character. Simple-minded in the sense of he just wants to protect people, but... No, I think they did that very well here, and it works, and that's why I love him.
Definitely. Oh yeah, no, he's great, and I agree with that. Like, I've noticed, especially in shonen anime, that there's usually sort of two different types of main characters. There's either the really nice guy who sort of like has a heart of gold and kind of gets taken advantage of that.
Exactly.
In a way too. And either that or the character who's just very loud, obnoxious, and kind of dumb.
There's option. Like they're a pussy.
Or they're a pussy, yeah. Or a mixture of all three. Because I've noticed that in anime, especially shonen, they're either one of those main two.
Oh, yeah.
Like either very loud, obnoxious, and dumb, or very quiet and just way too nice.
Yeah, very naive.
But yeah, with Itadori, they did that well of him being like a nice guy, but also doesn't fuck around and stuff like that, and he has good character.
Exactly, like he doesn't let. Exactly.
No,
exactly.
not
He's not a fucking simp. God damn it.
Yeah, and then afterwards in episode 1, he meets Megumi and he eats Sukuna's finger, and then Sukuna shows up, and that's pretty much how episode 1 ends, with that happening, which was goddamn. That was crazy. But yeah, and then in episode 2, after that happens, like starts right off from where episode 1 ended, and then Gojo shows up and beats the shit out of Sukuna. And then pretty much we get our establishing goal of collecting all of Sukuna's fingers, and then they say they gotta kill Itadori afterwards, since Itadori is now Sukuna's vessel. And then they go to Jujutsu school. We meet Principal Yagi, and he tests Itadori to see if he's worthy of being in the school. He fights that weird green doll thing. And then
the teddy bears.
Yeah.
So cute.
Yeah. So how'd you guys feel about Gojo? What do you think about Gojo?
He is so epic. He is fucking epic.
He's fucking cool. I love Gojo.
I really love him too, because like when he first took off like his fucking blindfold, I turned to like Carla and I was like, holy fucking shit, is this why girls love him? Is this why he's a fucking pretty boy?
It's like, I get it.
He's got the eyes, bro.
He got blue eyes for sure. Like, I'm not like talking like standard, like, you know, regular white person blue eyes. These are like fucking ice crystals.
These are straight up like they look like diamonds in his fucking eyes. Yeah,
like,
they did that, and I was like, oh shit.
And you wouldn't be mad. You'd be like, yeah, I get it. You know what? Go ahead.
Yeah, you know what? Fuck it, I get it.
But yeah. That was cool. Gojo was cool. How do you guys feel about Sukuna, the main villain, so far?
Oh, I love him. He's cool. He's interesting, but he's also very like, and they do this very well in Jujutsu Kaisen as well, where they take that usual archetype of the antagonist, and they do it very well. Like, they don't make it, like, they have the character development alongside with maintaining that same like characteristic of being like, oh, I want to fucking destroy the world and kill this goddamn kid, you know? But he's really cool. I like how there's this continuous struggle between like controlling him, and I like that they keep it up throughout the season.
Right. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, that's one thing that some shonen do, because there are a lot of shonen that's just like very stereotypical. It's like, oh, you get it, stereotypes, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But then like some shonen, they're like, they do follow the stereotypes, but they do it well enough that it's sort of different. Like, they know what they're getting into, and they don't try too hard. It's like, they get it, and then they put their own little spin to it.
Yeah.
And that's sort of what I like a lot about these more recent shonen, is that like they follow the formula for the most part, but then they also do enough to make it stand out on its own and make it more interesting, which is great. But yeah. Oh, also, how do you guys feel about Megumi?
Spiky.
Spiky boy.
His hair
is
just
with the demon dogs, who always gets his ass beat.
The fucking demon dogs are
like
so
literally
cute.
every episode that I've seen so far. Oh yeah, the demon dogs are great.
It's funny when they like first met up with like that one girl, like Kugisaki, and and how they were just all over the demon dogs. They're just like, oh, it's so cute.
Such good boys.
Yeah. But speaking of Nobara, in episode 3, we meet Nobara. We get her backstory and stuff like that, and she and Itadori work together to fight off some demons. So how do you guys feel about Nobara?
I like her. Her curse technique is sick as fuck, and it's like the most. Ooh, bro! Because I watched a specific fight scene from a later episode, and she uses the technique like very brutally, and it's like. Oh my god. Yeah, you guys will see it in the next few episodes, but it's it's crazy.
No, I saw a little bit. I saw like pictures of it, but I didn't want to spoil it myself. Fuck it. Speaking of spoilers, dude. So one of the characters that we'll talk about later, I was just like, who I think now is one of my favorite characters. I was just looking up their name on YouTube, and then immediately the next word that popped up was Death, and I'm just like, oh, you piece of shit. Fuck you, YouTube. Fuck you.
Got him.
Oh god. I hate getting spoiled unintentionally.
Oh, DJ's just not gonna watch
like
this.
No, I'll still watch it. Because for me, I don't mind spoilers. Like, because for me, I don't mind spoilers, and 9 times out of 10, once I get into a show that I'm interested in, I'll immediately start looking up, all right, what happens next? I can't wait.
You're funny.
But yeah. So in episode 4 gets pretty fucking intense because this is when shit goes down. Like, they fight that one special grade, the weird face-looking demon, and he fucks up both Megumi and Itadori. And then at the end of the episode, I believe Itadori like gets Sukino out, but then at the end of the episode, Sukino's just like, oh shit, this body's mine now.
Yeah, like he can't switch back.
Yeah, like that episode was pretty intense. Like, immediately start off with them fighting like a really hardcore demon and then get their ass kicked. Like, oof, man, that was intense. And then next episode immediately follows up with fucking Sukuna fighting Megumi for a little bit, and then Sukuna just straight up rips out Itadori's heart. It's like, I don't need this shit. And then Itadori supposedly dies. How did y'all feel about that when that happened? When Itadori quote unquote died in episode 5?
I knew it was gonna be fine. We're on episode 5. Ain't no way he's gonna fucking die.
Yeah, no
same.
way.
I was like,
Obviously.
This is probably gonna have like some kind of ass pull because of like some curse shit. I'm pretty sure, since he can like regrow like different body parts. I was like, he's gonna regrow that heart. He's gonna have to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just waiting to see like how they would do it. You know.
It was funny.
How'd you feel about how they did it?
I thought,
go ahead, Cole, say your thing first.
Shit, it worked. Cause how did it happen? Like, he still.
Well, they made a pact.
Oh yeah, no, I like that was
He
sick.
got his head sliced off.
Yeah, that was. I thought that made me laugh. That was really funny.
Same. I was like, oh, he's gonna cheat.
Oh, definitely, he's the main villain. Also, that's another thing too. Like, the humor in this anime, I'm really digging. Like, it's very
The humor's
just, like,
so
quirky
good.
and fast
It's not
paced.
overused.
It's great. I love it.
that.
Yeah, it's not overused. Yeah, like, and they have a lot of just dumb quips too that they use a lot in Gintama. Like, especially in the middle of fights, that I love too. Like, I just love the very nonchalant discussions that they have.
Yeah.
The funny jokes, they're great. And also, speaking of which, like, also in episode 5, we meet like pretty much the big main demons, like back in the restaurant.
The restaurant scene was fucked.
Oh,
That
my
was
God,
fucked as
dude,
fuck.
that was fucked.
Like,
That was hard
when
to
that dude
watch.
was like, I
Volcano eye
fucking quit.
bitch.
I was like, yeah, good on you, bro. You fucking leave that shit. And then after everyone just got, fucking marshmallowed to death. Like, just incinerated. Yeah, I was like, yeah, he made a good call there, since he was like supporting like so many of his sisters. Like, good on him. I'm glad he lived. Even though he was a minor
100%.
character.
He was smart.
Yeah, that little bit about his sisters was so cute.
I was like, live, broski, live. I want you to live.
And also in episode 5, we meet the second year sorcerers. We meet, can't remember all the names off the top of my head, but the girl with the glasses,
I have
the
page
panda,
pulled up
and
for
then
this
the dude.
reason.
Tight.
Oh yeah, fucking Maki, Togi, who only speaks in like sushi like ingredients. Panda.
And Panda. His name's Panda.
Literally
I love
just
it.
Panda.
Make it simple. How do y'all feel about those 3 characters so far? We didn't really get too much about them within the first 12 episodes. I mean, obviously we'll get more, but what are y'all's first impressions about these guys so far?
I absolutely really like how individualized these characters are, and how, like, again, like, they blend in very well together. Like, it makes sense that they're all going to the school.
Oh yeah,
but no,
especially the panda.
Exactly. Yeah, favorite character though out of the 3 has to be guy who only speaks in onigiri
Sushi.
ingredients. It's so good.
Yeah.
Because he's like
God,
absolutely.
what a shitty power to kind of have.
It is a shitty power, but it's very OP when you fucking employ it.
Oh, definitely.
Just like silence anyone. That's what like spooks me. I'm like, holy shit! Like when he gets to work, he gets to work.
Yeah, he goes off, and that's my favorite part.
So then in episode 7, so episode 6 ends with like Gojo driving, and then he stops, and then immediately that volcano dude shows up, and then episode 7 is pretty much Gojo fighting that volcano dude, and that's when we get to see his eyes. Gojo's beautiful infinite void eyes. That was a badass scene, and goddamn those eyes.
No wonder he keeps that blindfold on. I didn't want to just be like, oh my god, it's so stunning.
Oh my god.
I gotta keep
Basically.
looking.
Definitely. And then in episode 8, we meet probably one of my favorite characters so far. Not my favorite after meeting the next guy, but one of my close ones is that we meet the guy the man of culture, Aoi Toda, I believe is his name. The guy who's just like, what's your favorite type of woman?
Oh my god.
It was so funny.
Oh, God, I love him. I love him so much. God, that is fucking Chad. How do you guys feel about that character?
Makes sense.
I fucking love. He was pretty funny. I mean, he's a bit intense. Well, not a bit. He is fucking intense.
Oh no, he's 100%. He's 100% all the time.
Shit out of like out of our buddy Megumi there. Just,
yeah,
just for
he was
answering
just like,
like
what's your
so
favorite type of woman?
sincerely.
Yeah, he's like, I like a girl with an unshakable character. Hell no.
Hell no, you're boring. Get
Jujutsu.
fucking got.
Yeah, but no, I love him. He's tight.
He's definitely a very good comedic relief.
Oh, definitely, 100%. And then in episode 9, we meet, I think for me, probably my favorite character. This is the episode when like the deaths at the movie theater happen and stuff like that. And then we meet probably one of the secondary big antagonists, Mahito, the guy with all the stitches and shit. And then after that, the Itadori and this new character, Nanami, they go to investigate. And God, honestly, I feel like Nanami so far is probably my favorite character. What do y'all think about Nanami?
Nanami's pretty sick.
Yeah, no, I love him. I just love how like when they introduce him and then they talk about his backstory a little bit. He's just like, I hate jujutsu. I hate fucking jujutsu sorcery. It sucks. And then I became a salaryman, and that fucking sucks. So I just choose the one that I was good at.
It's definitely like a very he adheres a lot to structure and like rules and regulations, and I think he says something like that in one of the episodes. So it definitely provides like,
yeah, he's
so serious about it, as when everyone is like clowning around,
so
dicking around.
Yeah, and he's voiced by probably one of my favorite voice actors, Kenjiro Tsuda.
Oh,
and
he's
Kenjiro
such a
Tsuda
good
just has
voice
like
actor.
very distinct voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a very gravelly, deep voice, and like, oh, I fucking love it, man. Oh.
My favorite
God.
part though has to be when he looks at his watch and it's past 6 and he's like, I'm going into overtime now, and he fucking just releases all his energy and he was like, oh fuck.
Yeah, I love the line that he says before that, just like, you know what? I started work at 10 a.m. It's currently 5:30. I'm getting off at 6 o'clock.
Yeah. We are ending this now.
Hell yeah. But yeah, no, he's a pretty dope character. And then also we meet pretty much the emo kid, Yoshino Junpei, the guy who got like bullied and shit like that. Man,
Poor boy.
Yeah. How y'all feel about Yoshino Junpei?
Oh, he's cursed. He's so cursed.
Oh, he's very cursed.
Poor boy.
He's very cursed.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah. Honestly, though, the opening kind of made me believe that he was going to be a pretty big character.
I know.
And then as we find
me
out,
too.
that's not the case.
I was so fucking like, I was like, dude, this kid gets no breaks.
Yeah, no, he got L's the entire run.
Yeah. At least he had a hot mom.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he had a hot mom. Unfortunately, she also died. Another L.
Thanks for the reminder.
So many like dead family members in this is like what I've been noticing. Like first with like our main character and his grandpa dying, and then like fucking Megumi's sister dying. I'm like, wow, you guys have like a lot of family related trauma. Are you okay?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man, that's
like,
anime, man. You can't be.
This is probably what they need to like make all their cursed energy to begin with. Anyways, like just a tragic backstory.
Makes sense.
Yeah, I always find it funny. Like, every anime character has like a very tragic backstory that most people probably don't have. But I just feel like it'd be funny if there was just one character who just had a very normal upbringing, just like, yeah, normal Joe, had a loving dad and mom, went to school, was great.
Fell in love with a girl.
Normal Joe.
Yeah.
I have 3 kids. They all love me.
Yeah.
I'm just here as a hobby.
Yeah. There's never a character like that. But yeah, and then fucking Yoshino, those fucking bullies were just complete assholes. Jesus Christ.
They got
Being
fucked.
dicks for no reason. Yeah, they did get fucked later. Yeah, that Mahito friggin' turned them into goddamn dolls or whatever.
Yeah, that was rough. That was rough.
But yeah, that's another thing too. Like the fight scenes in this anime are really good. Just the animation in general is really fucking good. Like, holy shit. Like, the animation and the music, so fucking good. Love it a lot. But yeah, episode 10, that's pretty much when the Nanami and Mahito fight starts. And then episode 11 is when he goes into overtime. And then around then is when Itadori and Yoshino kind of hang out. Yoshino's mom dies. And then I put in my notes, oh god, I might regret this. I put in my notes, Yoshino goes full school shooter mode. And to like try and kill everybody.
That's basically what he
put
does.
On the jacket. He's like, all right, it's over now. I'm done. But yeah. And then episode 12, which is pretty much the last episode that we watched, Itadori fights Yoshino with the jellyfish. And then Mahito fucking kills Yoshino, turning him into a demon. And then Itadori goes full berserk mode and beats the shit out of Mahito for a little bit.
I feel like it's been
which that was fun to see.
Oh
yeah, no, he fucking
ripped ripped into him. Jesus.
Oh yeah.
It was rough.
Definitely. It was very rough. But yeah. So far, these first 12 episodes of Jujutsu Kaisen, they've been great, man. It's really fucking good. I would highly recommend anybody who hasn't seen it yet to go watch it. And I'm definitely gonna watch the rest of it and continue with the manga.
Oh yeah.
Which, for anybody who wants to know where to pick up after this season, you pick up on chapter 64 of the manga after watching this anime, the first season.
Let me write that down real quick before I forget.
Yeah.
Start Googling it.
And actually sort of just kind of went ahead and read the 64th chapter, and it's pretty fine. It was just like a very standard chapter. Nothing really happens plot-wise. It was pretty much just like a one-off chapter, so not too bad for me to just immediately read that. But yeah, so that's pretty much it of all the 12 episodes of Jujutsu Kaisen. So yeah, who's y'all's favorite characters so far that you'd say? For me, it's a tie between Nanami and Aoi Toda.
It's gotta be Sukuna.
Sukuna?
I fucking love his character, especially how like they do the parallel and they use like his body as his form now. He just looks so fucking cool. And you can definitely tell like he has power to a point to where like he is that kind of character where he just wants to destroy the world and fuck everyone else, but he's also like he still has to maintain his seat as like, because he's technically like the king of the curses or something like that, right?
Yeah.
So it's very good. I think he's a sick ass character.
Hell yeah. What about you, Cole? Who's your favorite character so far?
My favorite would probably have to be like Goju, since he's literally the strongest. And also he like the way he teaches is fucking hilarious too. He just literally drops the kids in like, here you go. Survive.
Oh yeah. It's like how I learned how to swim. They just drop me in the water.
Right. And also I was looking up some just random like facts about some of these characters, just like things that they like. And speaking of Gojo, apparently he likes Digimon. That was one of the facts that I saw in his wiki. I was like, oh, okay, cool.
Huh.
Classic. I love that. And also Sukuna, one fact that they have about him is that his fingers apparently taste like soap.
Awesome.
So every time
Awesome.
Itadori eats one of the fingers, he's
I-
soap.
He just gulped it all in one go.
Hell yeah.
It's like when your mom
Yeah, I could
washes your
not do
fucking
that.
mouth out.
Yeah, pretty much.
Sheesh.
And then let's see, what else do I have? No, that's pretty much it. So yeah, that was pretty much it for this podcast. And if you guys like this, maybe we'll do an episode talking about the last 12 episodes and give our thoughts about that and stuff like that. Because I mean, we're fucking loving it, so
Definitely gonna finish this. Oh yeah.
Hell yeah. But yeah, you guys let us know your thoughts about Jujutsu Kaisen, things that you like, things that you don't, stuff like that. Actually, yeah, that's another quick question. What's something that, because I mean, we've pretty much just been dick riding this show, talking about all the great things. But what's something that you kind of not really liking too much? Just could be like a small nitpick or something like that.
Maybe it's just because I'm used to like really wholesome animes, but like just seeing like all this blood and guts and stuff, like it's not really a nitpick, but I'm just like, holy shit,
Yeah, it's definitely a
like when they went
a culture
to
shock to
that
go
like
from
that detainment, like that youth detainment,
The juvenile
oh
center.
yeah.
and like that dude was just rolled up into like a fucking ball of like guts and bones and stuff. I was like, ugh.
Yeah, this anime is pretty violent.
Yeah, I would probably say the same because like there's nothing too in particular or that stands out to me to where I don't like it that much. But yeah, so like it's been a while since I've watched like a violent anime.
Right.
But no, it's lit. It's been a good time.
Yeah,
and
no,
can't
for
wait
me,
to
I got
continue.
nothing. I love it.
Well, there she goes.
Yeah, I got no criticism so far. There she goes. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this podcast. But for topics for next week, not next week, next episode, we'll be talking about just in general anime music.
Woo!
Things like that. Just anime music that we listen to, our tastes in music, some of our favorite artists, openings, endings, different things like that. So that'll be the eventual next episode. So yeah, thank you guys so very much for watching and listening. Probably more listening than watching. There's nothing really interesting to look at the screen.
These are icons.
Yeah, those are icons. Well, oh yeah, speaking of which, we got some new icons. Cole, talk about it a little bit, because I forgot the name of the dude.
Yeah, so like my good buddy John, he decided like, you know what, y'all don't have a lot of art, right? And I was like, yeah, we just started. And he's like, let me draw you something. And so he came and he made like, he really went all out, by the way. He just went all out, and it's beautiful. He came and he made some icons, and I sent them to the group chat last night, or the other night. And let me say, they look, both Kai and DJ, they look epic. They look really cool. I just look cozy as fuck. I'm just all wrapped.
But it works.
Yeah,
but it works.
It works.
And a nice little scarf.
Hell
Everyone
yeah.
else just looks badass.
Hell yeah. No, I fucking love these icons. They're really tight.
They're sick as fuck.
I even made it our channel banner.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yay! Sick.
We got that going on. So yeah. So thanks to him for doing that. Really cool dude. I'll definitely put his
Yeah, let's put his
links
website
to stuff
in
like him in the description. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah. Speaking of which, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff, and we'll see you in the next episode of the Ramen Stand. Bye.
Goodbye.